Hello everyone, today we have a very special episode ahead. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a giveaway, and without further delay, let's get into it. Gaming has never been more expensive. New games going forward are gonna cost $100 a piece, and I don't know about you, but I don't feel like paying that. Unless an absolute must-play comes out, I completely avoid modern gaming mostly, with certain ripping and tearing exceptions. Instead, I dive back into the past mostly. The games are cheaper, you put them in, and
it just works.
I, along with everyone in my generation, had a favorite growing up, and that's the Game Boy. Let me show you the namesake of my channel. This right here is the Shin DMG, an original Game Boy handheld with a custom backlit screen mod, and a one-of-a-kind case featuring all the characters from the Shin Japan Heroes universe. I don't know how many people have been here since the start, but I started on TikTok showcasing retro games. I love modding consoles. At this point, I've done 5, 3 of which are still in my possession. Here's another one of my beautiful mods, my Evangelion Unit 2 Game Boy Advance. Again, with a new screen and custom printed shell, this at the moment is my favorite mod that I've ever done, but that changes today. Both of these custom shells were crafted by retrosix. They make custom mods for all sorts of consoles, for Game Boys to Sega Game Gears. They have a whole lot to choose from to make any vision of yours into a reality. So what's the point of my video today? Today, we're bringing my channel logo to life.
You what?
Yes, by the end of this video, I'm gonna be able to hold this abomination in my grubby little nerd hands. I guess I should set the record straight so it's crystal clear. My channel art is a distorted Game Boy Color combining the playful, fun nature of the console with graphic body horror, inspired by the likes of Akira and Shin Godzilla. For anyone who's interested, I'll link the artists who brought this vision to life in the description, and they're open for commissions and are very, very talented. Anyways, why is this a touching grass episode? Well, we need to acquire the Game Boy itself, and I know just the place to get one. I've partnered up with eStarland, and they graciously allowed me to bring my equipment to their store to show it off to you today. So, what do you say? Let's hit the road. Over the mountains tucked away past the sprawling wineries and breweries of Leesburg, in the city of Chantilly, Virginia, is eStarland. Once you enter the place, it opens up into what I compare to a room straight out of a convention. Whatever your favorite console is, chances are they have it. And they'll have things you didn't even know existed, or some things that are long forgotten. I mean, who else remembers physical game guides? Wow, Soul Calibur 4, this takes me back. The first time I came to this store, I stepped in and it felt like stepping into Wonka's factory. Out of all the vintage game stores I've explored over the years, this one is my absolute favorite. They even have supplies to do your own custom mods and repairs. In fact, my custom Dreamcast was made using a shell I got from here, taking my childhood favorite console and breathing new life into it. If you're passing through the DMV, this store is an absolute gem. The staff are wonderful, and the prices here are just right. Anyways, not to get too distracted, we need to remember why we came here. To get our Game Boy. Back at DMG headquarters, we have our lovely clear purple Game Boy Color. And some Dreamcast games I couldn't help myself. That Soul Calibur guide got me feeling all kinds of nostalgic, so I picked up the original. And also, their trade-in values here are second to none. With just trading in a few Game Boy games, I was able to walk out of there with a handful of Dreamcast games. And now, the moment I've all been waiting for, our care package from retrosix. retrosix has outdone themselves again. This brings this beautiful artwork to life, and I cannot wait to Frankenstein this Game Boy and breathe some new life into it. Sit back, relax, and let's begin working on this mod. There was just a small hiccup with the screen that I ordered, so I won't be installing a backlit screen today, but rest assured I will be throwing one in there soon. To honor the sacrifice of this Game Boy, we're going to keep part of the original shell, and I also think it kind of complements the color scheme of the design of the channel logo. Alright, the moment of truth.
It's alive! Oh.
Alright, life goal achieved. Something physical was made from this small little YouTube channel. Well, not as small as I may have first thought, because we just hit 4,000 on TikTok and we're about to hit 1,000 here. We are just, I don't know, maybe like 10 subscribers away. So if you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button and hit me and help me achieve yet another dream of mine. And to celebrate approaching such a high milestone, I still think I have something here in this box. Yes, you yourself can make one of these custom modded consoles yourself. retrosix has generously provided extra shells for a few lucky winners out there. To enter this giveaway, you have to be subscribed, leave a like on this video, hop on over to Twitter, yes, it will always be Twitter, Elon be damned.
Legalize comedy.
Follow me there, and lastly, repost the post I made for this video. Once all steps are completed, keep an eye on your Twitter inbox, and a very lucky few of you can expect to get one of these beautifully crafted shelves to arrive at your doorstep. Thank you so much to everyone who made this video possible. Thank you to retrosix, the team over at Starland, and B. Ryan, the artist behind making this logo for me in the first place. Links again to support everyone involved will be below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.